In a couple of years, the United States is going to be 250 years old, right? 2025, 2026, the USA 250 program. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's 250 years. How about we go back in our time capsule to the 750-year reign of the Roman Empire? But tonight, it's a special small group of coins from the very end, known as the Fall of Rome. And look at these beautiful prices. Yeah, we're going back to basically 2,000 years ago, give or take, right? And we're able to offer collector quality, hand-selected, certified NGC coins for under $30 a piece. And all these coins have great detail, great imagery. It's a fun time frame. And some of the stories are outstanding. But the Roman Empire, again, 750-year reign, right? And over the time, we had changes from Constantine I, Constantine the Great, that introduced Christianity, reestablished the empire. Then we had changes again because the empire was so large and we had these fractions inside of it. So at one point, we split the empire into East and West, right? As just part of that process. And then we ended up going only to the West because the East folded, and then we kind of formed into the Byzantine Empire years later. Well, that last 100 years or so, according to historians, is called the years of the fall of Rome. And there was a small number of rulers over that period of time, just based on the fact that none of them lasted 20, 30 years. They were 4 years, 7 years, 8 years, and then there was a rebellion and they overthrew the individual and it kept on going. So this fall of Rome is, as we know it, is the falling apart of the Eastern Empire and forming into the Western Empire that last 100 years. The Age of Chaos, which you might have heard of before, ended in 284 with Diocletian. So after the chaos, we create the fall. Now, it is a very short period. It ends in 410. So if you're looking at 284 to 410, 120 years, the empire started to shift and crawl, right? In this grouping, this 100-year span, we have 9 different rulers. All of them bronze cents. All of them great detail. And the front of each certificate states who they are. And the reverse gives us the storyline on the individual themselves. Like in this case, Theodosius I. Theodosius was 379 to 395. And it tells you some of the things he did during his reign. Every one of these certs matches from this period. And the rulers are on the front, when they were the ruler, and then the storyline itself. That's $29.95 for a coin that's, give or take, I guess if we do proper math in my head, about what, 1,700 years old? And they look gorgeous, better than most of our colonial coinage. But the rulers include Jovian, Valens, Valentinian I, Valentinian II, Gratian, you might have heard of him, Theodosius I and II, Arcadius, Onerus. There's just a great grouping of rulers, all from the same time frame. And again, Eastern and Western Empire, but there was the collapsing of, or the fall of Rome. Rome as we knew it. Now, it eventually evolved into the Byzantine Empire, as I mentioned, but this is the formal ending of the period. Love it. The storyline is great. Another part of history. What was the beginning of the Byzantine Empire and the fall of Rome? What was that phrase for that time period in time? It was what? It was called the Dark Ages of Europe, because pretty much Rome controlled all of Europe. So these are the coins from the Dark Ages. Exactly. The exact time frame. Now, there's great inscriptions and detail to a point where NGC can certify every single one of these as an authentic Roman coin. They can tell you who was on it, when it was made, and what the denomination is. Now, these are all coppers, so the majority of them are cents, or what they would call thalas. But it's just a great opportunity. So if you want to have a great part of history and a great story, $29.95 will bring you a 1,700-year-old coin, and it's certified by NGC. You buy one, you're going to want to call back and find some of the others. My competition has the same coins we're talking about. Beautiful holders, certified. Since we started introducing certified ancient coins about 5 years ago, we have competition now joining us. And that's wonderful, because it's all about getting the message out. This old, beautiful stuff is affordable. But here's my competition. For the 9 rulers we have, they range in price from $67 to $95 each. Now, if there's a particular ruler you're looking for, visit us on our website. That would be avccoins.com. And there's actually a tab for ancient and then or Roman coins, certified Roman coins. If you click there, you'll go through. We got a bunch of them. You can buy them by the ruler there. They're a little bit more money, but they're all certified. They come with a certificate, and they fall pretty much into categories of time. The Age of Chaos, which was the leader up to the fall of Rome formally. And this is from that latter stage, the actual fall of Rome. The last emperors of the East and the West before the empire disappeared. The storylines of who they were, most of them were not politicians. Most of them were generals or rulers, warriors that just didn't and couldn't hold together any longer. So it's a great storyline of history wrapped up in a bow tonight at just $29.95. Guys, give me a 30-second clock, please. Again, up to 9 different, yes. If you buy 10 different of the Fall of Rome with this item number, you'll get 9 different and 1 duplicate. I only have 9 different in stock right now. These are here. They don't have to get certified. They're all done. Takes forever, but they're beautiful coins. The certificates, again, tell you the time period and who the ruler is on the obverse, but the reverse is the exact storyline and the significance of this emperor or the challenges of this emperor at this time as the great Roman Empire was falling. So again, the Dark Ages, this is where it's all about. The fall of Rome, this is where it's all about. These are those coins. Thank you, everybody. The phones are very busy right now. We don't get crazy prices on this historical, ancient, certified stuff often, but when we do, it's a lot of fun.